cosmetic production. We have another building 3 kilometers from here. In there we have our laboratory. In here we do our perfumes. It's a family-owned business today, the 4th generation is at the head of the company. They are 3 women. And the name, Fragonard, was an important painter born here in Grasse. His father worked as a perfumer for the King Louis XV. That's why we use that name. This is a very old building, dates back to 1783, but our company opened here until 1926. Well, we started through here. Have you ever seen a machine like this before? Never. Not even for making wine, vodka, beer?
Yeah.
The same process, distillation. So how does it function? In the bottom of the still there is boiling water, in the top is filled with the flowers. Boiling water evaporates, goes through the flowers and takes the scented molecules through that swan neck onto this basin. And in here there is a coil immersed in cool water that helps to cool and to condense the steam. At the end, a liquid is obtained, comes out from here, and is collected into this flask. This is a Florentine flask. In here, 2 products are obtained. Scented water, like orange juice water, rose water. This is called hydrolate, comes out from here. And the essential oils, they float, they are lighter. Essences or essential oils is what we need to make perfumes. That's one of the techniques, the distillation. In perfumery, we don't always use flowers, we can use a lot of other materials, as you can see on this map. Spices, herbs, fruits, citrus, fruits, seeds, even animal secretions can be used. They come from different countries. Our company buys them directly, already distilled there, and we mix them here in France. But certain flowers are too delicate to be heated with the distillation. For them we have to use another method. The name is enfleurage or cold extraction. I'll explain you that after. Let's continue. Room. This machine will take about 500 empty bottles per hour. Then they are filled here automatically with one perfume. Next step is here, they insert manually the atomizer. Next machine closes it, not forever, we can reopen them like this. A code is printed, a label is stick. At the end we make a quick quality control of each bottle. As you have noticed, we use aluminum bottles. Usually you buy perfumes into glass bottles. Do you know why we prefer aluminum instead of glass? Do you know what's the worst enemy for perfumes? Sunlight, oxidation by sunlight. In a glass bottle, after 1 year, the color changes. After 2, the fragrance is different. In here, it is protected inside, can be kept for at least 6 years unalterated. It's also lighter, it's unbreakable, recyclable, cheaper color. The big bottles here contain our pure essential oils. How many different do you think we need to make one perfume? At least? We start with about 20, up to 500, 600. That means even if it's written rose perfume, you will never find only roses inside. It's always a mixture, and that's made in the olfactory, in the laboratory, and then they send us the compositions here. Before they are bottled with this machine, the liquids have to stay into the other room to macerated alcohol. Let's go to see the container. Follow me, please.
You want to smell that thing?
Okay. Hello, we are waiting for you, please. Okay, so the mixture of the essential oils arrives into big barrels. Before they are bottled there, they have to stay here into these containers with alcohol at least 3 weeks. That's called maceration. That way the optimal olfactory quality of the liquid is obtained. As in making wine, we have to wait. During this process, some impurities may appear, solidify, and sink below. We have to filter. For filtering big quantities, this one is super full, contains 600 liters. We use a machine in there, it filters the whole container in 1 hour. And for smaller quantities, 100 liters for example, it's done with the paper filters, manually. They function as a coffee filter. Okay, do you know what's the difference between a perfume, eau de cologne, eau de parfum, and eau de toilette? Any ideas? Concentration, the quantity of the oils. Which one do you think is the most concentrated? Pure perfumes. Perfumes contain 24% of oils, 76 is the amount of alcohol, ethanol. All the other three, the French word the eau, do you know what it means? Water. All the other three are diluted with water. Perfumes don't contain water. Below perfume comes perfume with water, in French, eau de parfum. It has 15% of oils. Then the eau de toilette, 10. And at the end, cologne, only 5. The one that stays longer on our skin, for sure, is the pure perfume. It stays all day long. There are perfumes that the next day you still can smell them. Eau de parfum stays about 6 hours. Eau de toilette, 2. Cologne, half an hour. Everybody's different. It will react differently.
There goes my cologne.
It depends on your skin, what you eat, what you drink, and also the composition of the perfume. If a perfume contains a lot of woods and spices, it will stay longer than the ones containing citrus, for example. That's one of the reasons for men we decided to produce only eau de toilette. We don't really do pure perfumes for men. Men's skin has another pH. Men's skin is not so thin and soft and beautiful as ours. Absorbs better the fragrances, and men's compositions contain most of the time woods and spices. Even though it's an eau de toilette, it will stay a longer time on your skin. Let's continue.
Merci. It smells good.
Okay, so at the beginning I told you there is another method to extract the fragrance from the flowers. This is it. It's a very old technique. It was discovered by the Egyptians very long time ago. The name is enfleurage or cold extraction. So what you have to do, you spread a thin layer of animal fat from cow and pork. You wake up really early in the morning to go to pick flowers by hand. You place them on the fat carefully. Next day you wake up again very early, pick more fresh flowers. You replace the old ones with the fresh ones. It has to be repeated every day on the same layer for 1 month. After 1 month, the fat has absorbed the fragrance of the flowers. We get a solid perfume, a scented fat. The name is concrete. That's what the Egyptians did use as a perfume more than 4,000 years ago. After this fat is obtained, we wash it with alcohol. In that way, the scent passes from the fat to the alcohol. We let evaporate the alcohol. At the end, an oily liquid is obtained, super concentrated. The name is absolu. Absolu, as the same as essential oils is used to create perfumes, only that this technique is for treating fragile flowers, the ones that cannot be heated with a distillation. Jasmine, mimosa, tuberose, narcissus, some roses. Do you have any idea of the quantity of flowers that is needed to obtain 1 kilogram of that fat? Try to guess. Give me some numbers.
3,000.
3,000 flowers, a lot more.
50,000.
You're right.
Tons.
1 ton for the jasmine is enough. This room, plenty of flowers. That's 10 million flowers to get 1 kilogram. Of course, the kilogram is super expensive. Can you guess the price for the jasmine? 1 kilogram of absolute of jasmine is 50,000 euros. That explains why perfumes are expensive. This method of florage is no longer used. It was used until the 70s, as you can see in that old picture. Today we work with solvents. It's faster, but the price didn't really change because we still need the same quantity of flowers. As they are fragile, they are still picked one by hand. It's not like, for example, lavender. Lavender is cut mechanically. We need less, 200 kilos to get 1 liter. It's not so expensive. Let's continue.
Jasmine from Egypt.
Pay attention to the house behind you.
God, it smells so good.
Okay, as I told you, in the other factory we produce our cosmetics. I would like you to try some of them. I'm starting with 2 different face creams. I let you try on your hands. They are face creams. On your left hand, our organic line of cosmetics. It's 100% of natural origin. This cream contains aloe vera, shea butter, almond oil, 3 ingredients that work as antioxidant for your skin. It's an anti-wrinkle face cream. The texture is light, gets absorbed right away. It's a day cream. On your other hand, the other anti-wrinkle face cream with royal jelly, which comes from bees. Only the queen bee is allowed to eat this substance, and that way she lives longer. Normal bees, they live only 45 days, but the queen lives 5 years. Why? Because it contains a lot of vitamins, especially vitamin B5. For our skin, works as an anti-wrinkle as well. The texture is different. This one is thicker, creamier, more hydrating. It's more convenient for drier skin or more mature skin, or even the night, but you can use it also during the day if you wish. You put your hands like this, we try them both. This is organic. Organic royal jelly. Day, night, light one. This is organic, this is royal jelly. Organic royal jelly. Light and thicker. Day and night. Day and night. This is organic, this is royal jelly for your wrinkles. This is organic, this is royal jelly. Okay. Now, the third product, one of my favorites, this is called Balm Absolute Balm. We call it like this because it does absolutely everything. This is a feet cream, hand cream, face cream, makeup remover. You can use it also on your hair as a balm. The oils are almond oil, apricot oil, sesame oil, shea butter, and the smell is lavender. Belongs to our organic line of cosmetics as well. This cream is convenient for dry spots of your skin. Me, I like it very much for my heels. I'm not gonna let you try on your heels now, but if you can on one elbow, otherwise here. A little quantity will be enough. You will see this is a very rich cream. You can try on your elbow. Perfect. Balm Absolute. Absolute balm. Okay. Now the last product. This is our argan oil, which comes from Morocco. It's an oil that contains a high concentration on vitamin E naturally. That's why it's good for the skin. It's a body oil, but also for your hair to make them shine, grow, be healthier. Usually pure argan oil smells bad, like cow or sheep. In our case, we added essential oils to make it smell good. Verbena, jasmine, citrus smells fantastic. Let you try one drop on your hand, on your arm. This is argan oil from Morocco. Argan oil, you will see it smells fantastic. Okay, now in this part of the factory we produce our soaps. It all starts with these granules. They contain coconut oil. They are placed behind you to that mixer, and in there we add one natural colorant, one essential oil. After 15 minutes it comes all into the crusher, which reduces all into the soap shavings. Then with the other machines what we get are these eggs. Different colors, they are the most important flowers of the region. For sure, everybody knows lavender, but here grows also mimosa, jasmine, orange blossom, honeysuckle. What's this one? No, lavender is this one. Rose. It's a special rose. It's the rose from here from Grasse. The name is May Rose, La Rosa centifolia. It's a small rose, very heavy scented, important in perfumery. One example of its use is Chanel No. 5. The bestseller in the world uses the rose from here. To get 1 liter of oils, we need 3.5 tons of petals. 1 liter is about 80,000 euros. And that's one of the reasons you will see in the old town all these pink umbrellas. We celebrate the May Rose in May, and the city stays decorated like that the whole summer. Let's continue there.
Dagdag na naman sa lahat.
Bibili ka?
I gotta buy it. I will buy it.
Okay, to create perfumes, people have to study, of course. How long do you think they have to study? 5 years of theory in a special school. It's a lot of chemistry. After that, this person is able to recognize by smelling 300 different essential oils. 300 is a lot, but it's not enough. They have to continue practicing another 5 more years at least. At the end, after 10, they will be able to recognize 3,000 different essential oils only by smelling. How many schools do you think there are in the world to study perfumery? Very few, 4. Where do we find them? Here in Grasse, the perfume capital of the world. Here we have 2. We are even on the list of the UNESCO for the World Heritage of knowing how to treat plants composing a perfume since 2018. 2 here. One in Paris, one in Versailles. The 4 most important schools are all in France. There is another in Geneva, but we're not gonna talk about it today. Do you know how we call people who create perfumes? You can call them perfumers. Perfumers can also work for the alimentary industry. They can create fragrances to make yogurt, pet food, detergents, room sprays. When one day this person creates a perfume that is original, different, successful, then you would call him the nose. And the noses, they are very few in this world. Perfumers, they are about 2,000 real noses, perfume creators, you find only about 100 in the world. They are the elite of perfumers, big creatives, they earn a lot of money, and they work in front of that desk. Who can tell me the name looks like a musical instrument that you find in the churches? It is an organ. You can see the bottles are divided into steps. The structure of a perfume is divided into 3 notes. Right away, what you smell of your perfume has a name, head note, the freshness of the perfume, like lemon, mint, ginger. Then comes the heart note with the flowers, the fruits, and at the end of the day, the base note, the strongest essential oils, the ones that help to fix the perfume on your skin naturally. Patchouli, amber, musk, tobacco, vanilla, cedarwood, sandalwood, chocolate. There are also some flowers like peony, freesia, lilac, wisteria. With all the methods, distillation, enfleurage, and all the other that exist, we don't obtain any results. We have to create the smell of those flowers in a laboratory, synthetically. They are called in perfumery mute flowers. They don't speak to us. Every perfume contains natural and synthetic essential oils mixed together always. Good. Do you have any questions?
Can you use either data?
I have some kind of Okay. Do you know how to reset your sense of smelling? When you go to perfumery shops, you would like to try everything. After 3, your nose seems to not work anymore.
Coffee?
In some shops, it's trendy nowadays to find pots with coffee beans. You smell them, then you smell again, it functions. Here we don't have any coffee beans because there is something else to do, and that's the way the real nose, as he works there, you will never find coffee beans in his laboratory. It has to remain a neutral space, so he will smell himself. You smell your clothes and your skin. Every time you cannot smell, your nose needs to smell something that it already knows in order to be able to continue smelling. What's better than your own smell? After 3 scents, your nose will be tired, drunk, stressed, and thinks this is too much. Stop. Then you will smell yourself. It goes, oh, that's easy. We can still work together, and it functions anytime. Okay, now we will go upstairs. I'll show you some of our perfumes. We stay together another 5 minutes more after you have the time to look around in the shop. Do you need the elevators? No? Let's go upstairs.